Hello, Sadinians. Hi, how are you doing? I'm so sorry. I'm so late today. You know, this never usually happens at all. Let me just go live on Instagram as well. I've just had this weirdest thing happen. Oh, God. Okay. So, occasionally we have family day, and today, family day, we went to cinema. We went to go and watch Fantastic Four, which I haven't seen yet. Well, I've seen it now, loved it. Really well done. As I was coming to the tube, so I switched from the North Line to Victoria Line, right? Because I live in Pimlico. As I was coming to the tube, I'm in the carriage by myself on the Victoria Line. I'm in the carriage by myself. This guy is in the next carriage, but he's leaning through the window, looking in my direction. Mind you, I'm the only person in the carriage. I'm by myself, so I can see everything. So I've just turned my head and I've noticed this guy standing there, acting rather odd. He has sunglasses on. Yeah, I'm because I ran. So he's got sunglasses on, yeah. And I'm thinking that's obviously it's odd. It's at night on the tube. Why do you have sunglasses? And he just seems like he wasn't moving like a normal person. He seemed jittery. Yeah. So I thought, okay, cool. I thought to myself, if let me see where he's going. So it was coming up to Vauxhall. He got off the train. So I thought, don't worry about moving, right? Because I thought if he's gonna come into this, if he's gonna stay there, I'm going to move carriage, right? Because why do I have to be frigging? I don't have to be polite. Get the hell out of there. Do you know what I mean? So I thought he got off the train. He got off the train to get into my carriage. Imagine. So he's come on the carriage now, but it's just at the last minute. Just at the last minute, this other couple, they came on. So I was just like, okay, at least I'm not by myself. But I was just like, damn, I should have got off the thingy. And he's got on the end, and he's walked all the way up to where I am, standing by the window again, but standing kind of facing me. So I put my phone in my bag. I took up my keys, and I put my keys in between my fingers because you ain't going to intimidate nobody over here, yeah? Do you know what I mean? Like, if we need to go, then we will go, right? So he then turned his body now. Mind you, he has a suitcase with him. I've seen too many CSIs. Why have you got a suitcase, bro? And you're acting all jittery and you've got something. No, it's just not adding up. Something weren't adding up anyway. So I'm fine because I'm here, right? So I just thought, nah, let me just get my keys out because you just never know, innit? Do you know what I mean? So I've then obviously it's come to my stop. I've got off and I'm turning to look to see if he's got off too. Don't see anybody. So I thought, okay, cool. But where I am, I'm at the end. I'm at the bottom end of it. So I've got to walk all the way up. Something told me, switch over to the other platform and just walk that way so you can't see where you're going. So I've switched over, walked, thought, okay, cool, no problem. I'm hearing the train going. So I'm thinking, okay, he's just stayed on it. Weirdo. I've turned around. Isn't the guy on the same platform as me? Bro, I can't make this shit up. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what is going on. He's on the same freaking platform. He's down at the back. So again, he must have got off at the last minute. He's down at the bottom, but he's on the same platform as me. Exactly. What the hell? So I'm just like, are you serious? I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Anyway, but I thought, be sensible. So I've legged it now. Anyway, so I've seen it and I've just, fuck this. Let me get out. I've legged it all the way up the escalators. I'm gone. So then when I got to the top, obviously, like a couple of them know me in there anyway. So I've just said, like, look, there's a really weird guy down there. And he got on the same carriage as me at Vauxhall, and now he's come off the train and he's switched to the same platform as me. I think it's weird. I think it's freaking weird. So they was just like, okay, I'm gonna have a look. So I was just like if he comes up, just stall him. Do you know what I mean? Just stall him so I can just get home because I shouldn't even say. But yeah, I'm quick from the station. I'm quick. So yeah, so I had to leg it. Home. You can't trust no one. Yeah, Jordan, I started my steps. The way I was just like, oh my God, yeah. The way I was breathing loud. I'm so unfit. I need to get my fitness back. But I was just like, nah. I think a bit of the adrenaline as well. I was just like, are you freaking crazy? No. I will fight for my life, mate. That's what I will do. One of us is going. That's what I'm saying. Jesus. So yeah, that wasn't what I was expecting. So that's why it also added to the lateness. Because I was just like, what the hell just happened there? Men are strange. I just don't understand. That was weird. Maybe it was just a coincidence, but I didn't like it. I didn't like that at all. Because you're staring at me, you're coming over to where I am, then you're getting off, you come into my carriage, you're getting off where I'm getting off. And as I've crossed over the platform, you're crossing over the platform. What the hell is that? Nah, man. No, I'm within my right to be cautious. I was really thinking, I'm going to have to mess someone up today. Seriously, properly. No, it's probably scary, isn't it? Jesus. Yeah, that's why I'm shiny as hell. I'm sweating. How do you say so? Hi, guys. Hi. I've had a week and a half, but we've had good news tonight. Great news. I was in the cinema when I saw the news. I wanted to stand up and rejoice, honestly. Seriously. Oh, God. Sorry, I'm just reading your messages. Let me even take a minute because that was a lot. Seriously. Hey, online. Hey, Erin. Hey, Holy Mary. Hey, Jordan. Holy Mary said, once lived in NYC for 10 years, I had my experience of crazies on the subway. Honestly, usually it's proper, like, quiet. My stop, it's usually a lot of elderly people. It's not a lot. Do you know what I mean? Seriously. Honestly, Erin. Dude. What happened in Bristol? Gilda said, not with a suitcase. Oh my God, guys, it's Gilda's birthday. Happy birthday, Gilda. Happy birthday. I don't know if you celebrated already. I hope you had a good day. I hope you had a wonderful day, honestly. But what happened in Bristol last year? Holy Mary said, I had a dude follow me out of the subway and I would walk in circles and duck and hide. I eventually went to a nearby hospital because there's always police. Oh my God, of course. Of course. Hey, all Lakers. Oh, you know, Mugu Mugu. These are special occasions. But I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so nice. Seriously, you enjoyed it? Yeah. I liked it. I thought Fantastic Four was like a really good reintroduction to them. I thought it was really cool actually, and I liked the thingy. Oh, amazing. All Lakers said, I can't believe they voted out the Jordan. That's why we're here, guys. The celebrations. Obviously, I haven't seen the show, so I'm going to watch clips and you guys can tell me what has happened. Hey, Sleepful. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm a little bit discombobulated. I'm a little bit discombobulated, but we'll get there. We'll calm down. Oh my God, it's been a week. It's been a week. It's been a week. I'm so freaking happy. I'm so happy. They're gone. They're gone. They're finally gone. We are overjoyed. We are overjoyed. Andrada, yes, so I'm hearing Andrada stood on business, and apparently Billykiss did too. Melisha was there apparently. Gilda said a man killed 2 men. Oh yes, a man killed 2 men in London. Came to Bristol with 2 suitcases on the train and dumped their remains, but was caught by some cyclists. Yeah, man. This is the thing. It was odd because why are you moving carriage with a suitcase as well? And you think things don't make sense. And there was another girl at Vauxhall. There was a girl that got off and she was running. And I was thinking, why is she running? So I swear to God, if he didn't get off the train, I would have moved. If he got on the carriage earlier, I would have moved carriage straight away. I don't play with that stuff. Seriously. Megan Dejon are probably contemplating her behavior towards the bombshells and Andrada right now. I'm just so friggin' happy. Like, justice was motherfucking served. Seriously. Did they show any sort of... I managed to vote as well. So I voted while I was in the cinema. And of course, I voted for Shakira and Harry. Okay, right. I'm going to watch some clips and you guys can just tell me if there's more context that I need to know. Serious. Dejon was shook. Was he? Was he caught by surprise? Good. Serious. Foolishing. Holy Mary said, yeah, I never played with it either. I watched way too much Law and Order SUV as they get same. Mustard and Aftersun. I think the penny had started to drop. Oh my God, I'm going to watch it afterwards. Megan Dejon must still be arguing for now. Getting done. Honestly, do you think they're staying together? I don't think they're staying together for very long. They're going to blame each other, that's for sure. Okay, this is all. I haven't seen anything other than that they've been dumped. So Billykiss delivered a final blow. She could have made it a tie, but no, she went for the chop. Good. Good. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to watch it, I swear.
Bad for Meg. Like, no, I genuinely feel so bad for her. Through everything, she stuck by his side. Everything. Every argument, every disagreement, she was always the one to back him.
And her friend just went home.
Yeah, and her best friend just went home.
I've had a really nice day with Meg today.
Yeah. I feel so bad for Meg. Like, no,
I just want to say to you, it's not about the game. Like, it wasn't about the game. Obviously, there's so much more to it that was previous to...
She don't care. Does Dejon's briefing, the way he's briefing, yeah, is that normal? I don't want to be thinking him if that's normal, but is that normal? Because he's breathing like he's vexed to me. I don't know. And nor should she, to be fair. She shouldn't be caring.
The whole Yaz situation. And it's like, it's a hurtful thing to me. Do you know what I mean? I never want you to lie and I never want you to not be honest. But at the same time, like, we've come such a long way. We've been flying. We're boyfriend and girlfriend. I wouldn't have ever, if I didn't trust you and didn't believe what you said, I wouldn't ever be your girlfriend.
I never put Yaz's name on the board to hurt your feeling. Like, that's the last thing I ever wanted to do. I never want to hurt your feelings. I love you.
I just want to say to you, it's not about the game.
Bro,
like
what do you know about love? It's only you that's so beautiful tonight. You look beautiful every night. I love you. Ugh. Whatever. All 3 OG girls are now gone. Oh, but Shakira's an OG as well. Hey, KW. How you doing? Hey, Babita. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so freaking happy. Well, good news is all borders are probably safe now that Megan in it. She can no longer say, I want to see your papers, please. Ali says, hey, Ali says, it seems like Meg and D want to stay together to prove other people wrong rather than actually mutually like each other and wanting to be a couple at this point. Yeah, no, for real. I can imagine them doing that. You know, it's like Grace when she left with that guy and she was just like, I'm going to prove you guys all wrong. And look how long that lasted. Rubbish. Hey, Waving, best news tonight, them being dumped. Yes. Do you think so? Ruben, thank you, Jordan. Thank you. Always on point, Jordan. Appreciate that. Online is saying in the show there's a lot of overacting and personal image, but I think in real life they do like each other. But if it's deep love, we can only see. Online, I hear what you're saying. I just don't think. I don't know, man. We've already seen how flirty Dejon is. We've already seen it, so I don't know. Thank you, Miss T. Hey, Miss T. Miss T says, like the live, guys. Can you please like the live? Yeah. And subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Please. Thank you. He should go on the snake. What's the snake? Andrada and Billykiss MVPs. Oh my God, I can't wait. Dejon has definitely shark eyes. Yeah, I don't like the way he stares. I really don't know. I don't. I need my specs. Erin said, when I say Andrada came with receipt, she did her assignment and then she emptied that clip. Oh my God. Hey, I can't wait. KW said, Meg. Meg says, I've been everyone's friend in here. Also, Meg, this is Friend Island. She's so confused. She's so confused. Even said, who do I think will win Love Island? Ethan, I would like, hope you're doing okay, by the way. I would like it to be Shakira and Harry, mainly Shakira for Shakira, but not really Harry. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure now. Andrada Mead. I don't even know how to say that. Andrada ate and left no crumbs. Oh my God. Okay, cool. Let me go to the next clip. So this is everyone was there. This is what we thought in the feed. Anyway, isn't it? There are people. If you're still in a couple, then you're walking with the person. Okay, cool. All right, got it. Got the drift.
I think both these couples are compatible. I've had my dates with Angel and it went well. Obviously, she only had a week left. It would be a bit of a risk if she...
Also, side note, Ty and Angel, they look alike. They look like siblings. They look like freaking siblings. Shay is a cutie. He is, but he's just dry. I hope he had more personality now. I hope he did.
You want to explore things with me, and for that reason, I'm choosing Angel and Ty.
Look at them. Ah, missed it. They look alike. Amal, did you say the same thing? Yeah.
Are you implying that they're a couple out of convenience then?
Yes.
Okay.
But I do think they're strong, but they haven't had the challenge in here that they needed, that everyone has had in here.
Okay.
So I think that because of that, I think that they are the least compatible of both of them.
What is going on?
It does sound like you're saying that you could have turned Angel's head then.
Probably.
No, I don't think you could have, sorry. No.
To be clear.
Thank you, Blue.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
I think both these...
No good, mate. Blue can't stop making himself a donut. He's an egg. Yes, Amal, he's an egg. He's one single egg. Like, honestly, he's so annoying. Seriously. Blue came for more pies tonight. It should go in Pie Man. Yes, Waving. Honestly, what the hell? He's so embarrassing. He's so embarrassed. Ramel.
I'd like to add something, if that's all right.
Go for it.
If I'm being honest, though, it was a hard decision because I believe that the actual least compatible couple is one of these three.
Oh. Who do you think is the least compatible then?
Jamie. Yasmin doesn't want kids. That's a big thing, having kids, but that's just my personal opinion.
A baby challenge doesn't really constitute if something is going to work on the outside or if something's genuine. Also, those babies were literal Chucky dolls. Like, I'm sorry, but like, that's not the basis of any strong relationship.
Okay. Well, there we go.
I'd like to add something, if that's all right.
What's wrong with Ramel, man? He's even lucky he's there, to be honest. He definitely wanted extra screen time. He did. He's not lying though. What do you mean? It's a game like that. Them with the dolls, yeah, had no basis of anything. No one won anything. Like it was just rubbish. There was no point. There was no point. It's such a guy. It was not needed at all. He just wanted to shame her. Tried to shame her in some sort of way because she don't want children. Bro, oh. He's so weird. What's this? They went exclusive and Ben's head turned in real life and Andrada's not happy. I know the outside world, there's a whole lot going on out there. I think he's basing it on his own experience there. I don't know.
Between you two then?
So we came outside the villa and he went exclusive with me and like he was about to meet my family next week and it took one event that wasn't there and his head turned.
I wouldn't say it turned.
360, baby. Turned. Just be a man. At least if you do it with chest.
She meant 180 though, didn't she?
Stand on it.
I haven't done it with a chest.
But let's pause all of this now. It's going to go left. Let's just focus. What happened between you two then?
So we came out.
Oh yeah, but I knew that they weren't together anymore. And Tommy's not with Lucy anymore, right? But this is what's going to happen with all these people. Even Dejon, his DMs are going to be flooded. The girls like, I really like you, Dejon. Like you're really my type. I know what kind of girls gonna be in his DMs. Ramel is speaking his shit. He talks too much. Isn't he a man? Why is he talking? I'm joking. Seriously. Erin said Ben voted for Dejon and Meg to leave by saying that the outside world would tear them apart. Then Andrada said that's rich coming from someone who dumped her without letting her know. Oh, okay. So, hey Sarah, how you doing? Oh, my hope is no one in this DM. You know there's women out there that's gonna let us down. You know, they don't punish these men, they reward them with pum pum. If you don't laugh, you're gonna cry in it. Jeez. Keisha says, hey Keisha, watched the live from the beginning to see you celebrate Meg and Dejon's apart. Then I heard your story. So scary, man. Honestly, glad you're safe. Thank you so much. What a weird, honestly, people are weird. They really are. Jordan says, all jokes aside, the doll challenge was not the point. Yaz said she doesn't want babies in life and Jamie wants them. That's a non-negotiable for a lot of people. Yeah, and I understand what you're saying. I just think that Ramel, he's annoying. Basically, Dejon will be getting girls left, right, and center and gaslight to his heart content. Honestly, Waving, honestly. The thing is about Dejon, what he doesn't understand at the moment is that I even think he'll be set up because the Sun, they will plant girls on him to do kiss and tell stories. They will do, like, honestly, Dejon is a prime candidate for being like a love rat, like a, you know, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, when they do that to the guys, they make them like their national love rat. And I feel like they will do that with Dejon. It's easy. He makes it easy. Waving says, what happened? Oh, so basically some weirdo followed me on the train, kind of. It was a bit weird, but I did speak about it at the beginning. So, but yeah, it was just a bit weird. So I had to just tell the people and like basically run home. But I'm okay. I'm fine. Steeple said, when can we start feeling sorry for Dejon? He deserves a black backlash. But Harry and Harrison also did a madness and got away scot-free. This is the thing that is pissing me off, because they are singling out Dejon. But you know me, I don't like Harry. Like, I can't like him. Oh God. Anyway. Really? Zizi was talking about some guy for learners. Really? Erin said, shout out to Sophie for kicking off nicely. She stood on business. Okay, cool. You know what, guys? I think I might watch this from the show, but let me watch the rest of the clips and then I might put that on as well, because it just seems too freaking juicy. Okay, this is Andrada.
I don't feel like this couple has been genuine. I feel like it has been very one-sided. I just found it really cringe at some point. It's just going really quickly from exclusive to boyfriend and girlfriend to the I love you. I just found it really weird. And I feel like I've cried when Jamie and Yaz were giving each other the meow ring. I've literally cried watching that. So it stems from that little small gesture. And I just don't feel that with this couple at all.
So can you reveal the couple that you think is least compatible and that you'd like to dump?
I believe the least compatible couple is Meg and Dejon.
We know what we have, and you can't tell us when we can be boyfriend and girlfriend and stuff like that. I think that's what we felt was right. So, yeah.
Can I say something? Yeah. Based on that, because I can see you're getting upset, and I've actually felt for you, babe. Like, I've watched the episode, and I feel like that's what I mean by one-sided. I genuinely feel like you're going at it with a pure heart, and when you're upset, you want to speak about it. And in the last episode, Dejon is literally telling you, please come in here because the cameras are on, and it actually baffled every single one of us here, because we were like, it was literally just for, it's like, geez, for the camera. It was so cringe to watch, and we felt so bad for you.
She doesn't know what to say.
I watched one season, and coming on here is intense, and speaking about my feelings and stuff has been a hard thing in front of cameras. So yeah, we had that conversation, and then we resolved it when there probably wasn't any cameras on us.
Shush, 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 come in here, shush, please stop. It was so bad, Dejon. That was a bad move.
It was definitely bad. What are you going to say to that?
Everyone was in their couple happy, everyone had their presence, and that's what it was about. And I feel like Dejon kind of copped that everyone was like happy in their couple, and you were just like, yeah, come in here so we can look happy as well for the cameras.
I know what we have is real, and there's been opinions on our relationship from the beginning to the end.
You were just saying she was making you look bad, like let the public know how you actually feel rather than making it fake and say, no, shush, because I want to look good on camera pretty much. That,
Meg,
no,
she had to put
well with me, to be honest.
It's not sitting well with any of us.
I don't feel like this.
Oh my God. Okay, well done, Andrada. Yes, break it down. Thank you, guys. Sorry, I'm sorry. I was watching. Yeah, I'm safe. I'm okay. Thank you, Sleepful and Ones. You know what? To be fair, as I was walking home, I was just like, if I see this guy behind me, I'm going live. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Well, I say walking home, running, because I was so out of breath when I started this. Jeez. But yeah, I was thinking I'm just going to put my live one in the thing. Waven said, yeah, on the train, he asked if she needed security and sat with her on an empty train to Oxford Street. Really? On the Victoria line? It must have been on the Victoria line. Because that's the line I was on as well. Jesus. What does he look like? Did she say? Because this guy was white. He had sunglasses on. I think he's wearing black and something red. God. And he was carrying a suitcase. Bloody weird. Weirdo. KW said, Andrada was like, you want to make a fool out of me? Watch the ride. Oh my God. Yeah. I like her. She had it together. She was rehearsed. She was rehearsed. She was just like, yeah, I'm going to say what I've got to say. To be honest, all Lakers to say, to be honest, Charlotte, I didn't think the producers were going to let Islanders vote out John. Yeah, a lot of people thought. And you know what, to be fair, you know, it's like they've been safe for so long. And I feel like they got a lot of pressure from the last episode. The last Friday's episode was a real hard watch. That was a really hard watch. And they got a lot of pressure from that. Because when you can actually map out behavior, Yeah. Honestly, I swear he's got ChatGPT on his phone. Honestly. Sarah was saying Andrada stood on business. She absolutely did. Waving says Meg and Dejon made too many enemies with the girls. Yep, they did. Oh God, look at them. So happy. I'm actually so happy. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to put on the thing as well. Right, so this was Aftersun. I've got to watch Aftersun as well. Oh, everyone's looking lovely. Oh, everyone's in New York, isn't it? Oh, cool.
We do have to speak about the divide with the girls because that was such a big thing. It was a massive topic, and you were really hurt by the girls' comments because they were shown on one of the games nights. But do you think you were ever guilty of the same?
Yeah, I mean, I think with the divide
She actually looks better here. I don't know what it is, but she looks better here.
and the girls, it's taken way out of proportion than what it is. Like, all of us girls do get on. Like, we say all these comments and stuff, and I say things, they say things. We're all equal with what we say. And I think, obviously, I was hurt by it seeing on a TV screen, but at the same time, we're with each other 24 hours of a day. I mean, it would be wrong if we didn't argue, because like at home with my sister, I'll argue with, because that's just because we're in each other's space. And like we always said, as the whole girls, if everything was left, it would be left outside the dressing room. I mean, we was all still sharing pajamas, helping each other with nail glue, makeup, bikinis, you know what I mean? So it is, yeah. But even like when I was leaving, like I love all them girls to bits.
We do have to speak about the divide with the girls.
She's lying. I love them girls to bits. You just said that you wouldn't be friends with Shakira on the outside, did she not? What the hell? People just lie. Guys, who did you vote for? Who did you vote for? I honestly think she's like got the mentality of a 10-year-old. She speaks like a 10-year-old. Yes, KW, I saw that too. KW says, I think the producers are worried about Women's Aid getting on their asses. So they let Dejon and Meg go. Yeah, I agree. I saw a lot of pressure from there because people were like mapping out Dejon's behavior to like, what was it, that Davo thing where they deny, they attack, what was it? I think they flip it around or something like that. It's really not thing. I can't remember exactly what it means, but yeah, they were mapping out to that. So yeah, they have to show that they're doing the duty of care. Exactly, Jordan. Yeah, she's lying, as in Meg was lying. Emma already told us there was a real divide. Yeah, and I believe Emma. Actually, I do. She's on a podcast. I really want to watch that actually, but see what she's got to say because I'm sure she's gonna spill the tea. Same, Keisha. That's who I voted for. Online said ITV is getting a lot of heat from mental health organizations, pro-women groups, and feminist groups about the season. It was more about female beefs than love. Yeah. KW says Harry and Shakira to win. Don't like Harry, but Shakira deserves the win for her non-stop honesty. Honestly, that's where I am. That's where I am on that, for sure. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this on. You know, like if you guys don't mind, because I really want to see where. Oh, I need to go to. No, I need to go to here. Do you guys know where it starts from? Love Island's almost over. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. One more day. What did Helena say? Can I actually even watch it from here? Maybe I should do thingy instead. I think that's going to be more problematic. Let me do. Sorry, I'm probably talking to myself. I don't need to. Helena was boring, was she? Did she stand up for her girl Meg? Or was she just like an egg as well? Yes, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you. Sarah says DARVO is an acronym which stands for deny, attack, reverse, victim, and offender. Yeah, he was doing that. She spoke with gobbledygook. She's learned nothing. Helena's an empty vessel. Wow. Was it that bad? Was it that bad? Jeez. Jeez. Oh, God. She's so disappointed. All that whole group, all 4 of them are so freaking disappointed. Okay. Keisha says, hopefully it'll be in 4th place, Ty and Angel. In 3rd place, Tony and Cash. Sorry, Cash. But Tony annoyed me with all the Harrison nonsense. Same. 2nd place will be Yaz and Jasmine. And 1st place, Shakira and Harry. I think I am totally with you on that. Actually, Keisha, yeah, 100% with you on all of that. She was going on about Harry and being his friend on the outside. She's obsessed with that man. She's obsessed with him. Honestly, nothing good. Not nothing good. Okay, let me see where the people come in, and then I don't think I can share my screen, but I'll just play it. Oh, it's really early on. My God, how long does it take? Okay, cool. All right, I can't share my screen. Sorry, guys. Oh no, I can't share my screen. Shall I stop doing that? Cash and Tony might win. Really? Based on what? Do we have any are there any stats out there? Let me I'm just gonna play this. I really don't want Harry to win. I might be inevitable. But I hear you, Sequel. I hear you. Cash and Tony won't win. I'm so happy they brought back Melisha as well. But Melisha didn't smash it then. What is it doing this? Right. We're just gonna play a song. But it's taking long. Oh, and also let me just do it on speed as well. Did it do do do? Did it do 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 do? Did it do? Oh, is it? Oh, what about now? It's back. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. So the bottom of the public vote was Angel and Ty and Meg Dejon. Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic news. Oh, great. Oh, we might get the result that we want. We might. Helena will be boiling Harry's bunny in true fatal attraction. Jordan, she might. Miss T said, I don't care who wins. I'm happy the witches are gone. Same. The coven is destroyed. Oh, George is there. Sorry, guys. Meg knows. Oh, sad, sorry. Oh, why is it so long? I don't think we'll get the result we want. Really? was satisfying episode. So many weeks of torture neutralized. Yeah, they really kept it held out. They really held out. Harry and Shakira are the last OG stand-in. The fact that 3 Castle Boys made it in the final is proof that they should have had an OG. Yeah, I get. You're just a liar. Ooh. Oh, standing on business, Shay. Come on. Wait, sorry. So Steve was saying if Shakira wins, she should steal the money. That would be funny. They don't even do that anymore. They don't even do that anymore. Serious. KW. So apparently, that's something I can't talk about anymore. So there's that. And I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. Oh, this is blue. So weird. He's such a weirdo. I swear, blue is confident though. God, I'm just gonna ignore you. I'm gonna ignore you. I can't do it. Thank you. Mm. You guys are coming with me, man. Don't worry about that. Ramel looks like he's got highlight underneath his eyes. I've noticed. I think it's just how his skin is, but he looks like he's wearing highlight. It's so annoying. Ramel just talks. I like his eyelashes, but he is very snuffleupagus like. He looks a little like. I like that. I might try that. Red and like a pink in the middle. It's okay. Well, Ben said, So KW said it's crazy because Rommel looks so much like my youngest brother who is named Rommel. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Distractions. Also, yeah. Ben don't know how to talk to, still don't know how to talk to girls, does he? He really doesn't. Okay, Harrison. Keisha, I cannot stand Tommy. I really cannot stand Tommy at all. Like, honestly, I feel like that's an ongoing theme. You know, I think being on the wrong side probably shows up all the time in his life. Like, honestly, like, shut up. That's how I feel about Tommy. Shut up. Mm. Oh my God. Online. I'm coming. Whitney and Lochan, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. KW. They really brought back Emily. I don't think Lucy's still with Tommy. I think they broke up. So I'm going to eat snacks. They brought back Lauren, imagine. Wait, else is there? Hey, Frankie said, please like the live people. Amina. Oh, she's so cute, man. Ah, ads. Oh my God. Sorry. Why is my thing not scrolling? Can you imagine a family reunion? Oh, that's going to be uncomfortable. Wait, Connor didn't go. Connor's not there. That's so true. Why is Connor not there? Did they know how they were going to? Oh, I'm missing it. They probably knew how they were going to vote. I think at this point, he knows he's going home. He knows. Of course not. Bro. Now, I like Melisha a lot. I do. But the wig is a little bit buff. Guys, also as well, yeah. I consider you guys, close to me and stuff, right? So if you ever see me and like my wig just looks mad or something like that, just message me. Be like, Sade, come to me with love though. You know, just sort it out, babe. Do you know what I mean? You can say it nicely. Just message me. You don't have to do it in a comment. You can just inbox me. Where was Yeah, honestly, it's buff. Makes sense. I love that. Thank you, Sarah. Why are you still arguing with Melisha? Why are they arguing with Melisha? Oh, Meg, you're too much. Honestly. Okay, Luca's mum would have had one time to tell me to smile in the dark. You know what? We'll get there, but the reflex. Thank guys. I appreciate your support. Wait, said we'll be there for you and you'll win. Thank you, KW. They always tend to. Thank you so much. Gilda said I will definitely. I'm not having Shanae's Beyonce salami with a botch wing. Thank you so much, Gilda. Seriously, you're a real one. Oh, thank you, Steeple. Yeah, if I do, guys, just tell me. Just tell. I'm okay. I can take it. I can take it. And if I've had enough, I'm gonna let you know. Do you know what I mean? But I really can. I don't be looking at these shoots crazy and stuff. They love staying on Melisha's nerves. I can't wait. I think this is beautiful. This is poetic. What I'm watching here is poetic. Honestly. Imagine you're flirting and you're going home, you foolish girl. You're not going to prove anyone wrong. She's rude. Really? Georgia, I think you're sensible. Or you don't know that man. Because you love struggle love, girl. Hold on. Keisha said they should have mentioned the cheating in the Know Me, Know You game. Yes, true. Nicole Davies made a perfect point that they were more concerned about appearances to know each other than actually knowing each other. Yes, exactly. Dijon was so keen on that. I think Meg was just playing along to make him happy. Melisha and Billykiss need to go to Lima for lace run. AW. This is the thing. The only thing I'll give them is that they're in the heat and it must be hard to maintain. But that's why you have to go glueless, man. Do you know what I mean? Or wear braids if you really can't. Holy moly, I know you're cracking up. Come on. Yes. Really? Have we everyone's friend, Meg? I'm guessing she wasn't feeling Emma because obviously Emma's Harry's ex, so she's probably doing some sort of loyalty to what you call it, Helena. Oh, sorry. What am I doing? I need to play it again. Oh my god. Oh, Andrada. Who's Ryan? Keisha said they didn't bring back Ryan too. Who's Ryan? Wait, who's Ryan? Megan and Connor aren't there, right? Who's? Oh, was Ryan in the? No, that was Will. I thought the guy in the sleepover wasn't he Will? Who's Ryan, bruv? I don't know who he is. Remember, he was the guy that was in it for 24 hours. He came in with Billykiss. No, I don't. I'm drawing a blank. Sorry, I'm gonna have to look it up real quick. Let's pause on that. What's he look like? Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. Yes. I do know who you're talking. I do. This guy, the guy that doesn't look real, he don't look real. He don't look like a real somebody at all. This guy, I thought, but there was another guy, Will, right? I'm sure there was another guy that was at the sleepover, and the other girls. I guess that they didn't get to the villa, so that kind of makes sense. Like Caprice and the other girl that Ramel was with. Oh my god. Yeah, Ryan, he didn't make it. He didn't make it, bro. Yeah, that was a bad move for him, man. Seriously. Yeah, Andrada's the real one saying it. You should have been nicer to Billykiss. It is amazing. He literally said the same thing over and over and over again. And the thing is even him saying that as well, yeah. I thought that's what you're supposed to do on Love Island, explore connection. It's just like you're being an arse about it. You're actually being an arsehole about it. Like, you've gone too far, Dejon. But no one liked Meg also until Jamie revealed that he liked Meg. Yeah, you got the good memory. Yeah. Immediately. They came and they done their job. Well done, though. Well done. Seriously. You can stop doing this. This should have happened so much earlier. Oh my god. Seriously. I hate the way that she walks up. I hate the way you walk, the way you swear. He's pissed off. It is what it is. Yes, Keisha. Babe, watch when you go outside. Let's see. Let's see. Let's freaking let's see, bro. Wait, Harry's not doing like any big like gesture for Dijon. Are they not friends anymore? I thought that was his bestie. I thought they were besties. Like, what the hell? What happened? Was my thing gone? Oh my god. Oh, let me see. Sorry. Keisha says the ex-Islanders were the Avengers and Billykiss was like Tony Stark snapping his fingers with the stones. Yes. Oh, Jill said it wasn't the exploring which was half-hearted. It was the way he spoke to speak people down. Like he told Billykiss he wouldn't talk to her on the outside. He said that a number of times. And Meg was just nasty. Yeah, exactly, Jordan. He said that a number of times. He was very belittling to the other girls. And Miles says, since D said Helena was his best friend, they've been weird. I guess so, yeah. Dijon has been cool with Harry, to be honest. Harry was tearing up into his moustache. Oh, I thought you would be doing the most. I'm leaving with my boyfriend, so I'm so happy. That's all she cares about. She just cares about the title, man. She don't give a monkey. We will end the day. We'll prove them wrong in the outside world. So annoying. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm caught up enough. I might watching. What clip's gone viral? What do you mean? Right. Da-da-da-da-da. Shall we talk about Whitney and Lochan then? Because I just said, what did I just say? Sorry, Waving. I have gaps in my memory sometimes. What did I just say? Oh God, sorry. I might have to rewind. Jordan said, Dejon siding with Helena and breaking up with Harry only helped Harry. Yeah, true. Waving says maybe I'm going to no, it's probably me cooking my late night sausages. You cooking sausages? Seriously? Sleepful. London Hughes is calling black British women bad vibes off the back of the response to Whitney. Do you know what? Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. I do hear it. Because it was a bit nuts. I think, yeah, with what's going on with Whitney. So if you guys don't know, so Whitney was with Lochan. She's Whitney and Lochan from season 10. Yeah, they're from season 10. And she met Lochan from Casa. And, you know, they went on to do well. I think they were top 3 or top 4. I think they got to the final. I think they got to the final or just outside the final. I can't remember where they landed. Actually, where's my wiki? And yeah, but as I said, yes, I think I said no. I said it on Friday, yeah. What I do remember from that season was in Casa, Lochan was on KD. He wasn't on they made the finals. Thank you, Jordan. He wasn't on Whitney, first of all. He was on KD. KD weren't feeding him. KD was more feeding Uzi, but then she didn't even like him because a rumor had it that she had a boyfriend anyway. So there's that. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just see. Where's my thing? No. I need UK seasons. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, it seemed like thingy, but he was on KD. That was a bit of his type, right? Do you know what I mean? But then I think he knew that Whitney was popular and Whitney was single. So okay, they came second. They actually came second. KD and someone else. Yes, you're right, Sleepful. There was someone else. So Whitney was actually his third choice. So I remember, and this is when we were doing Labrish, like I remember being suspicious of him then. Like, do you know what I mean? And I was surprised how long they stayed together because I was just like, I always had it in my mind, yeah, I don't think that's your type. I don't think that's your type. I don't think that's your type at all. But okay, cool. And it seemed to be working. So I was just like, okay, cool. Let's see how it goes. In fact, she said she went in there, she wanted something different. She wanted something outside of what she would normally go for. Because even when we interviewed, it's not Montel, when we interviewed Montel, he said off camera that him and Whitney were actually supposed to have a conversation and he was chatting to her too. But Whitney kind of almost immediately said that she could get a guy like Montel normally. So she wanted something different. Yeah. Yes, Jordan. Yes, they were doing really well until they announced the favorite couple vote. And then Ella called her smug. And then it was kind of like, it kind of went downhill from there. She didn't like that comment. Her and Ella had a bit of an argument. And that was the end, basically the beginning of the end of the Lecky Girls, which was sad times because I was really hoping that they were going to do like a brand trip to Lecky. And that would have been amazing. But no, it was destroyed. Yeah, but she said she wanted something different than what she normally go to, according to Montel. That's what he told us. So so yeah, so I can't lie, I always had my reservations with Lochan, but you know, as far as I could see from what we see on social media after the show and everything like that, it was, you know, cool. But I also distinctly remember us saying he should always remember that he would not be here if it wasn't for Whitney. Do you know what I mean? It was her popularity that built him. There's no doubt about it. If it weren't for her, he would not have the platform that he has at the moment. People like them together, you know? So when Whitney posted, she done a post and delete of the you know, she's on holiday. She's in Barbados at the moment. I think is it carnival time there or something? But I think she just done paint mass or something. So she's there at the moment. Maybe it's crop over, I think. Is any Bayesians in the chat? Let me know, or Caribbeans, let me know. But yeah, so she's posted a picture of her, like, you know, oh, you look so happy, that trend, you look so happy. And she's just like, oh yeah, I fell in love with my skin that he called dirty. So then she deleted that, and online he was never cute. What? KW most cases in Love Island, yet women said he was cute with Whitney. I think we was happy that she was happy. Well, I can't talk for everybody. I know I was happy that she was happy, especially for what she went through with the Medi guy. And Medi was acting like she was being aggressive, and she asking if she made someone cry when she didn't. Do you know what I mean? But that's where he went to, and she was managing her response to things, and she was managing microaggressions, right? Do you know what I mean? And she was also helping try to manage Catherine's response to microaggressions as well. Do you know what I mean? So she was really trying to be like, you're not going to get a rise out of me, and that kind of thing. So yeah. And Lochan was nicer. So I think we was just like, okay. Yeah. I just feel like, okay, we're happy she's happy. We're happy that she's having a better experience now, and she's not with a man who just assumes that she's the perpetrator if someone's arguing, right? Do you know what I mean? And just being like, just showing microaggressions towards her because she's a Black woman. Do you know what I mean? And also as well with Medi, I don't know what's going on with Medi, but he didn't like Whitney. Do you know what I mean? He didn't like her. And it kind of just seemed really obvious. Sunshine, Whitney and Lochan broke up a while ago. Yeah, they did, but I don't know. Like, I think there's a couple of things happening. So in the comments when she's posted this, obviously people just like, you know, what's going on and everything like that. And then like the hate started, like, oh, why are you posting this now? You know, you need to tell us what it is, like, and all this kind of stuff, like what's going on. And it's just a little disappointing. It's just a little disappointing. Oh, El Cid, sorry, thank you so much. Reminded the people there. Thank you, El Cid. I appreciate you. Please, guys, if you haven't done so already, like live. It helps a lot. It really does. Oh my God, didn't even message. Sorry, I didn't even message to say I've got home. The hell? What the hell? So yeah, I think there was just a lot going. There was just a lot of negativity going in those comments and stuff, right? And then I think it's her sister put up a post. Do I even have that? Let me see. Did her sister put up a post and basically said, like, I don't know what's going on with you guys, but you need to chill. I shouldn't have to come. Basically saying, like, if my sister says something, you should just freaking believe what she's saying, because why does she have to lie? And she also included a screenshot of Lochan sending her a message. So yeah, let me post it. Let me think here. Yes, she did, Keisha. She had to bite her tongue a lot. And the thing is, she's not even a gra kind of girl anyway. Do you know what I mean? So you can imagine if she's like holding back on top of that. And the fact that they basically, and she was, mind you, she's dealing with people like freaking Ty. It must have been a lot for her. It must have been a lot. Because he's there telling girls to shut up and all sorts. Crazy. What did I miss? Oh. So Liz, who's Whitney's older sister, one of her older sisters, I think she's got another sister as well, right? She basically posted this, which is kind of like a screenshot of a message from Lochan, and this was dated in August 2024, and it says, please speak to Whit, she's fully done, and I feel awful, but I never said I said it thinking her skin was dirty. I feel sick. I crossed the line, I think, with the joke, but she said she can't look at me the same. I don't know what to do, Liz. Then it says a bit, I fucked up a bit. I can barely something, her or your family. I don't know what that means, but we can't really see the thing. We can see something, don't want racist, that we can see a little bit kind of thing, but this is clear here, yeah? I feel sick. I crossed the line with the joke, but she says she can't look at me the same. I don't know what to do. If someone is saying to you, I think I can't look at you the same, yeah? It's more than a joke, isn't it? It has to be. It has to be like, what the hell is going on? So Liz then goes on to say, like, what she's saying here is like, the fact that evidence is needed is absurd to me. Why can't women speak and be heard? I'm tired of seeing people constantly paint my sister as this person and jumping on the hate Whitney bandwagon. I know what she went through, and the fact that it took her this long for her to heal and share her truth, to be shamed is vile. As women, we've all stayed in situations that didn't serve us, but when you get out, that's when you really start to become a woman. Be kind and give grace. Now, and you can see you can see some of the comments, right? Okay, dating hygiene and dating convention context is needed. I think it was self-explanatory, to be honest. You know, I can't really see them now, but like there was like a lot of comments and a lot of, in particular, and the thing is, sometimes you don't know, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, because bots do exist, right? And there's many Black people bots out there. Do you know what I mean? That just say random stuff. Like, but a lot of women, it seemed, Black women in particular, were just like, what are you talking about? We don't believe you. Like, just going unnecessarily going in. And it just seemed that this was just an excuse for people who don't like Whitney to kind of like show that they don't like Whitney. They just needed something, some sort of ammunition to say like, yeah, I don't like this girl. And I feel like people need to examine, why is it you don't like Whitney? What is it that she's doing so bad that you don't like her? Like, I just personally, yeah, no, exactly. It's just, I just don't get it. Like, you have to examine, like, why don't you like her? Like, I mean, there are, you know, some characters that come in Love Island and other shows and everything like that. You just don't, you know, you just don't get on with them and stuff. But there is something about her that she is, you know, she's confident and she speaks her mind, and she is also, I will say, adds into this, a little bit awkward. as well. Like, I know, you know, sometimes you don't put confidence with awkward, but she is a little bit awkward as well. And I don't think that sits well with people. She's not controversial at all, Steepful. And there, even so much so, there's been, I think when she first come out, I think people found some comments from her like was a bit like trad wifey or something, and they were just like, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? She's walked those little walks those back and stuff, but I, at the same time, I would understand how she got there as well. And also the other thing, she's young, so my always thing is always like, she's definitely got time to grow. She really does. And it's just like, she is a dark-skinned babe who, as far as I was concerned, in Love Island, she was doing all right to me. She really was. Keisha's saying she already had backlash from inside, so she was never going to necessarily get the support. Unfortunately, can't stand the internet already. Yeah, I think like that other show that she went on, and this was part of her point, is that had she been popular out from that show, Lochan probably would have made more of an effort to stay with her. And I agree with that, because he comes like he is a little bit of a couch chaser. That's what it kind of came across as. Anyway, so wait, what? Okay, hold on. So then, oh, this is 5 minutes. I'm not watching this again. Sorry. But then anyway, Lochan, guys, I don't want to watch all this. But then Lochan comes back and he kind of, you know, says his thing, and he kind of explains his point of view of what happened, right? Where she says about this incident that happened between them. Hold on 1 second. But
my hands are so clean, yours aren't. I was like, put her nails in my about a year in. But, you know, it's reached a point where I do need to stand up for myself and talk about, you know, this whole incident that is circulating on the internet. About a year into my relationship, on a walk close to my flat, she got her nails done, and she, you know, annoyingly put her nails in my face and was like, oh, my hands are so clean. My hands are so clean, yours aren't. And I was like, no, they're not. And, you know, I was kind of just annoyed her hands were in my face, but it was a very off the cuff remark. I just said, no, they're not. And, you know, she looked at me in shock and was like, you're calling me dirty. And, you know, I was taken back by that. I was, you know, I felt insulted that, you know, my girlfriend who I loved, who knows me, who knows that I would never insinuate something like that, is, you know, calling me a racist and saying, you know, you're calling my skin dirty. So I just want to first off say, I've never called anyone's skin dirty, and I would never. Like, that to me is the most upsetting comment. And I think when Whit retaliated the way she did, amongst anything, I was super upset, because, you know, this is the girl I love, this is the girl I'm with. And then, you know, it was a very emotional day for both of us. I was getting told, oh, the world's going to see, you know, the racist that you are. And, you know, that was super upsetting for me, because, you know, I love her family, I still do. And I didn't care about the public. It was more like, you know, your family you're gonna paint this picture to my family that, you know, I've called your skin dirty, when that never happened. That never happened. And
he's saying it didn't happen, right? He's saying it didn't happen. Liz is saying it did. Whitney's first of all is saying it's happened, and Liz is saying it happened. He's saying it didn't happen. No, I don't believe him. And this is another thing. Even the time of her bringing up, considering the Janae and Kenny situation is happening right now. We believe you. Whitney is bitter. This man has been through a lot with Whitney. Girl, I don't care. Was that? I can't lie. Sorry. It's just, and this is what I'm saying. Y'all believe Janae, but not Whitney. Bearing in mind, yeah, with Janae, there's no screenshots, right? Like there isn't. But I think because her people acted quickly, Look at this. Whitney has never not been the problem. He is too pure for her. It's just, it goes on and on and on. It just goes on and on and on and on. Like, seriously. And the thing is, this is what I'm saying. Like, Janae's, I know it's like, it's similar timing. And I do think that it's more to do with like just being a bit of a coincidence than anything else. But like, even if it isn't, so freaking what? So what? So what if she saw that, okay, Janae's going through something similar, I can relate to that and I've posted something. So what? If it's true, then it's true. Does that make it any better? It doesn't make it any better to me. That doesn't change the meaning. If he has racist tendencies, yeah, then call him out for it, yes. And it doesn't seem to what do you call it? It doesn't seem to me it's not a problem. The timing isn't a problem, and I don't know why there is such a focus on timing. Like, I don't know why that should be validated. And also, it doesn't even work. It doesn't always work both ways either. Because sometimes when you call something out in the moment, people are just like, why are you jumping to conclusions? Why are you doing that? Like, no. It's a lot. It's just, I feel for her. I feel for her so bad. And this guy really thought, let me jump on here and do my little video and get, try and claw back something. And I think like the comparison is just, it's a bit of a difficult one because Janae's on a show right now. All of her people on that show as well. All of her people are have the same kind of level of fame as her as well. And they're more tightly knit, it seemed. Whereas like, I don't think that Maya Jama is necessarily in a group chat with these people, right? Do you know what I mean? Or kind of like would be following Lochan in the first place. I don't know if she does. So then would to unfollow him because of this. Like, I don't know if that's the relationship, how the relationships go over here. Does that make sense? Sorry, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit. But like, I feel like Ariana unfollowing Kenny was a big statement. That was obviously the girls and everything like that, but like from when you get like the host of the show unfollowing him, it kind of made a big statement that we were just like, okay, like none of them agree with what is going on. Whereas like, who out of the Love Island season 10 people have they all unfollowed him? Has anyone unfollowed him? Did they follow him in the first place also as well? I don't know. Oh, what's happening here? Online, what are you winding people up? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't support. You know what? People have to deal with their own I don't even know how to say it. But they have to deal with their own integrity, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like Murad, bro, I think I even when you mute people, like I've muted his content. That doesn't even come on my timeline. It don't even come on my timeline. That's wild to me. I just think it's really wild. And people have short-term memories as well, that kind of thing. It seems like a misunderstanding from Whitney's side. I mean, online, how can you even say that? You don't know. That is your opinion. That is absolutely your opinion. But yeah, I don't think it is a misunderstanding. I think it would absolutely be quite clear in terms of considering that's someone that she's with, she would know what he means by what he's saying. She would know his tone. She would know his intention by what he's saying. She will know by his silences what he means. So no, I don't think it's a misunderstanding. I don't think as a Black woman, it is it is often very clear to us. And sometimes the person doesn't have to say a goddamn thing to know whether they're trying to take the piss or not, whether they have racist undertones or not. Like, I think it's very clear. And that is just lived experience. Absolutely lived experience. Like, there's nothing, it can't be a misunderstanding. This is the thing. I just think, like, it's just, I think you need to, and I for anyone who doesn't like Whitney, I just don't want to focus on you, or not. I don't even want to say that you don't like Whitney, but if you're coming to this conclusion for Whitney, you need to really consider why. Why would it be a misunderstanding? Because you know what that sounds like? It sounds like, you know, when we put our hand up and say, this person has done something to me, and they're just like the whether you're talking, say you're talking to HR and just like, yeah, that was what they said was a bit racial. You're like, are you sure? Are you sure it was? They want you to doubt what you think. No, I don't think it was a misunderstanding. I don't. The fact that people think it's a misunderstanding is very common to Black women. We hear that a lot. We get questioned on what we think was said, how it was said, a lot. So no, I don't. I think that is more common. I don't think you can. I honestly, I take the timing out of the equation. Does it make it less heinous? Not to me. Not to me. And that's the thing. I just think, like, it's just so, until as well. And I don't know. I don't always like to say these things, but like, I do think, like, until you've gone through something like that, then how would you not? You wouldn't even know yourself how you're going to react or how it's going to sit with you. Do you know what I mean? Like, even like, not the same thing, but like tonight's, what do you call it? Little thing that happened today. Yeah, I've spoken about it at the beginning of this episode. That might properly hit me in a couple of months or next year. I don't know. I don't know when it's gonna hit and I'm gonna deal with those emotions. I don't know. Everyone deals with things very, very, very differently. So Jordan saying, exactly, Sade, I was describing my pain and it still took my doctor 2 years. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Jordan, to diagnose because he wasn't truly listening. Yes, exactly. Keisha says, Lochan apologized and Flex shows that it was said with intention. Exactly. And that's the thing. And I think that is Whitney's sister's point. I have to screenshot this for you to even, for people to even believe that this is possible. But I think Lochan has, and I get, and also as well, because of Whitney's profile, has been seen as like, you know, this really cool guy, and he's really nice because, you know, he has been good to Whitney. But we only know he's good to Whitney because of what Whitney has told us, really, you know? And she probably didn't. And this is what a lot of women do as well. They don't want to destroy the public opinion or the public opinion of the guy, because we're trained not to. We are socialized not to. So I don't think it's weird at all. I think this is freaking normal. Like, it makes sense in the context of what's happened. Her behavior 100% makes sense to me. Yeah, I just said, yeah, same. KW saying, Jordan, I hope your health is okay. Yeah, same, man. Honestly, this is what I'm saying. It's just like, we are constantly not believed. And I don't know online. I don't know your background. I don't know anything and stuff like that. But honestly, like, that is a normality with Black women. But I feel like, yeah, Murad it's a weird, he's a weird one to me. he's a freaking weird one. I didn't understand his explanation, and people saying like don't what's the phrase that they use? Don't yuck my yum. I'm just like, no, I'm yucking it. I don't like it. But yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of anti-blackness in the Black community too. You know, there's a lot of people who say who don't actually, even Black people themselves don't want Black women to fully be themselves. They don't want them to be their full being, so having a range of emotions. Like, they don't want them to talk back. They don't want them to be, I don't want to say loud, but like forthright with their opinions. They don't want to see any of that. They don't want to see any of that. And then when they do see it, and then if that person makes any sort of wrong turn or anything, oh, they're coming for them. They cannot wait. They cannot wait to bring that person down. So no, I think people need to question themselves that why they're so willing and so quick to believe Lochan and not Whitney. It's weird. This is the thing. It's a weird flex. Yeah, exactly. I think with Murad, what you're saying is absolutely right, KW and everybody else. Like, the best way to deal with people like that is to unsubscribe, and from the back. To be fair, I think like blocking is probably even better. Just block them, so it doesn't even come up on accident. Glad, Jordan. Nice. But yeah, so I think that was weird. Obviously, then Whitney came out with a response video and basically just said like, Lochan, you are not going to sit there and lie to all the people then. And she explained from her point of view what went down. Oh, I wonder if I can. This is a bit long though as well. But guys, you can, if you're in our Instagram broadcast group, some videos are in there if you want to watch them there. But yeah, she kind of
and I was like, babe, look how my skin glistens in the sun. And he looked at me and he was like, ugh, it's dirty. And then only when I lashed out, he was like, it was a joke. It was a joke. And he was crying. He called all my family members saying it was a joke. It was a joke. And because Lochan gives off this golden retriever energy, like no one would ever believe that he would ever say it maliciously. But you guys know I have dark humor. So I know when something's a joke and when something's being said seriously and then span into, oh, it's a joke. And let's not even start there because we're really going to dive into it. When I used to come to your house, what did your mom used to say to me? The guys, the lights would go off and she would say, oh, where's Whit gone? Whit, smile. And that was an on-running joke in that household. Like,
imagine. I don't know. I can't lie. Her explanation just makes sense to me. And it makes sense in terms of like what was said in the text as well. So, and I feel like, and you only know, I don't know, everyone's got a different threshold, isn't it? Everyone's got their different like deal breakers. Sorry, the orientation of this is really pissing me off though. So I'm going to take it off the screen. Yeah, everyone's got their different thresholds and stuff, right? So some people, their kind of threshold might be like, oh, you can't really say nothing about my family, or you can't really say nothing about women, or you can't really say nothing. You know, some people have different thresholds, man. And it really depends on the context of it, and also comfortable enough to be able to deal with it. And it's crazy. If you watch that video, it's crazy. Crazy. She goes on to say that the mum said that. Should I play more? Maybe I should play more. Sorry, but the orientation is, maybe you guys don't mind.
with smile. So I just hate the fact that he's coming on the internet acting so like innocent. I'm not even here saying that Lochan is a racist. I'm here saying that he made racial slurs. Yes, racial slurs towards me. This is the same guy that used to pocket watch me and say, oh, why didn't you tell me you got paid today? Oh, like, the bill's on you. Pay for the rounds of drinks for my...
So, bro, you ain't got no money either. Or you didn't have no money either.
Friends. Like, I can't even believe the poppy dog eyes and the... Oh my gosh. This is the same guy, and you guys, you can go and roll the tapes because it's there on his Love Island tape. This is the same guy that told me he was Spanish when we met. The same guy that made...
Right. So she did say this, and then she posted it on her stories, right? Which is absolutely, it's gone now. Why is it gone? Absolutely hilarious. That in his VT, he says that my mum is half Spanish, half, I can't remember where he's from. Is he Asian? I can't remember. Wherever he's from, maybe Indian, half Spanish, half Indian. That's what he says. His mum is half Spanish, half Indian, and his dad is like Polish and English or Scottish or something. Imagine. So you've lied to the world. You've lied. His mum ain't half Spanish. She ain't. So do I believe that? Yes. Serious.
Me go, I don't even know where it was, far away with him to draw his hairline, and then on that same day sent me home, as in I couldn't sleep in the house. And this is the same guy whose friends used to use the N-word, and he would condone it by still being friends with them and going to paddle with them. And I used to tell him, this is where someone tweeted about me being on the train saying the N-word, because I was like, why are you hanging around with people who obviously have that word in their vocabulary? And I'm obviously a Black woman. And one day, I'm sure you anticipate on having kids with me, like you said. So therefore, your kids would be Black. So why are you condoning your friends talking like this? That's what that argument on the train was about. Are you guys asking me, why did I go back with him? No, we broke up when that racial slur happened, right? And then moving forward, it was turbulent in our relationship. That was very on and offy. That's why I wasn't posting much online, because I didn't want to put forward something that I wasn't genuinely feeling to my core. So it got to the point where we went to New York, and I wanted to break up with him. I was saying to him, like, yeah, feelings are still there, but I just don't see this going in the way that I want my future to go. It's the same guy that gaslighted me and said, oh, I want to marry you, I want to do this for you. Guys, he took me to therapy with him to do couple.
Crazy. This is what I'm saying. So, sorry, I just need to find it real quick, because you're out here properly like, because when I saw the thing, hold on, let me share this one instead.
I'm 25 and I'm from London. I am 6'1" with long, dark, curly black hair. I have dark brown eyes. I have my left tragus pierced, and I have a long black beard. I work out 5 times a week, so I have an athletic physique. My mum is Indian and Spanish, and my dad is Scottish, Polish, and English.
My mum is Indian and Spanish. That's what he said. It reminds you of, you know, Harry's intro video, yeah, where he says, the E on my wrist is for my grandma, when it's for Emma. So many of Lockham's mates were English pub geezers. I remember on Aftersun, his mates were not South Asian. Yeah, they weren't South Asian, but I don't know if they were pub geezers. I remember them being in a pub, but I thought they were a little bit nerdy. Actually. Sunshine says, but Whitney was quite aggressive with Ella. Are you sure? No, she wasn't. She actually wasn't. If he was to say anyone was the aggressor between Whitney between Whitney and Ella, was Ella. Ella was the one shouting. Whitney doesn't actually shout. She's actually quite reserved and like kind of laid back. She don't shout. She wasn't aggressive. Not to say aggressiveness is all down to shouting. I'm not even saying that. But nah, it definitely wasn't. Ella was doing a lot in that villa, and she was being quite a lot. Yeah, she was calm. I remember it. She just called her selfish because Ella called her smug, and she kept on going on about it. And Ella didn't like the way that Whitney was talking to her. And she said that you talk to me like you're a family member and you're not. She weren't aggressive to Ella at all. And the thing is, Sunshine, it's just like this is what we're talking about as well, kind of thing. Because I think it's a bit of a, I can't lie, I think that's a colorism thing. Do you know what I mean? I could be wrong, but I feel like it goes into that kind of category. That is assumed that Whitney was the aggressive one. She was not. She actually wasn't. To be fair, even Catherine shouted more than Whitney in the villa. Whitney weren't doing any of that. Because Whitney had to tell Catherine, tone it down. We don't do that. It's off-brand. You know? It's thingy. And this is part, again, it just feeds into the same thing. Because she stands up for herself, because she speaks the truth on how she thinks and what it is, she gets all these labels when it's actually not part of her character. It actually isn't. But yeah, in that video, she just goes on to say she was calm. Yeah, exactly, Keisha. I remember that Tyreek told her to shut up. And she was like, and she says, who are you talking to, Ty? Almost in that volume. Who are you talking to? Not to say she was a not, of course, but she had a certain class about her. She did. She maintained it. She's not a shouter. Yeah, as well. Seatful saying, Whitney has anxiety. She often laughs in confrontation, out of nerves, and then gathers herself and makes her point. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like she's just got like that little bit of awkwardness going on with her, you know, which is this is the thing. And I think we've spoken about this before. I'll take this off now. Spoken about this before, but it's just like, are Black girls allowed to be awkward? It seems like they're not. They're not allowed to have like social anxiety and shit like that. They're not allowed because it's always interpreted into something negative. Kai will never forget his anniversary, August 1st. People like Faye, yes, KW, people like Faye were lauded for cussing Teddy though. I see what's going on. This is the thing. This is the thing. So it's just like when I'm seeing it, but then when it, you know what, I think it just hits harder when it's coming from us. But then I just remember, obviously, anti-Blackness in the Black community is real. Like, self-hatred is real. Colorism is real. It's freaking real, man. We see it all the time. And I feel like this is the thing, and I do think that maybe that is a bit of a difference to the UK and USA. I do think the UK is a bit bad vibes when it comes to these things, totally, as well. Keisha says, I have social anxiety and it sometimes sometimes taking a standoffishness, especially in the office. It's just, I'm just an awkward toe, man. Are we even allowed to breathe? Exactly, Jordan. Like, honestly, me too, man. I'm awkward. I'm okay. Like when I'm at home in front of the camera, I'm cool, man. But like, put me in a social situation, I could be mute. Seriously, it's a lot. It's a lot. I battle. I actually really battle with it, and it is like people do think like, oh, you're being rude, or like I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Actually, let me just figure. Because I feel for this girl. I think she made another video as well. Hold on. But I was looking at the comments as well because it was a lot of black women. Now there's more positive one, which is great. Look, Millie, I don't care. I don't know. I believe Lochan. We've got Jesse Wu supporting, which is nice. This again, why now? This happened in 2024. She's providing more context than he has, and users still screaming, I believe him. Exactly. And this is the thing, remembering how Lochan was radio silent when Whit was receiving racial abuse. This is the thing. So on that show, she got a lot of negative feedback. And people would just going in. And I don't know if it was maybe the edit or whatever, but she was laughing at one guy, the way he said a certain word or something like that, and people took it really badly, and then they didn't like the way she was being. I think they called her a bully and stuff, and then she's just like getting tons and tons and tons of racial abuse because of that. And what did Lochan do? Absolutely nothing. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do a goddamn thing. And that's it. That's it. This is what Cleopatra said. Let's be real though. The relationship ended quickly when Whitney got bad backlash from the Locked In show, whatever it's called. So that's the thing. When she got the bad backlash, she was just like, okay, I'm out. I'm out of this now. And then the other girl that he's apparently seeing, she's not in a good place with all of this now. She's saying that she's got like social anxiety and stuff. Because it's like, I don't know whether Lochan tried to use it. Also, Whitney said that the idea of him like traveling and cooking and stuff was her idea. And you know what it is, yeah? I feel like, yes, Keisha, yeah. Keisha says, even though Patrice, the guy that she was laughing at the way he speaks, he spoke out and said it was an ongoing joke between him and Whitney. So it's like you can't even joke again. Do you know what I mean? Crazy scenes. Hey W said, I saw a clip of Faye cussing Teddy yesterday and I couldn't believe how rough that woman looked. Black women have to be stunning and graceful, while white women can be council estate rough and black men just be grateful. Mm-hmm. Well, let me see if I can find that. Because yeah, look, as someone said earlier, Lochan is the culture vulture, and he used Whitney to further his career. He really did. And when the going got really tough and she got all of that backlash, he dropped her like a freaking sack of potatoes. He did. He was like, I don't need you no more. And what she's done is she's gone and healed. She's given herself time. The sensible thing to do, really and truly, is to give yourself time. And now she's decided, right, I'm gonna drop some truth on this and what this is. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If he didn't say or do or acted the way that he did, there will be no issue. We wouldn't be talking about anything, but he did those things. That's why we're talking about it. What's I gonna say? Faye. KW said Lochan never deserved Whitney, but she was a Dundas for her. She was young. She was young. Wait, is this 20? Oh, sorry. What did I want to do? I need to sort my screen out. It's too close. So I always have to like move my head around. Oh yeah. I wonder if this is the scene. Let's see. Yeah. Did Whitney act like that? I don't think so. I don't think so. Did Whitney, Catherine, Ella, who's new? Tanya, freaking who else? India. None of the this is what I'm saying. The double standard is insane. The hypocrisy is insane. What? Seriously. But you know, Faye's coming on podcast talking about I work with blind with dogs for the blind now. See, Keisha said, I hope I don't dream about this. Sorry, Keisha. Sorry. Ah. I hope it did. I freaking hope it did. I hope it did. Seriously. Keisha said, did this get the most Ofcom complaints in history? I freaking hope it did. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm just like, she's not... Bro, none of us could ever... What black girl is going on Love Island and doing that? They wouldn't even allow it to happen. They wouldn't even allow it to happen. They'll shut it down. Shut it down. They'll shut it down in a heartbeat. Yeah, Teddy, I don't know, boy. I don't know. I forgot that Kaz was there. Kaz was right there. I would love to know her thoughts on the whole situation. And he stayed with her. He did. He really did. He really, really, really did. Yeah, Jordan, you're absolutely right. Jordan says no person ever went full Faye until Huda took it next level. Huda is now the champ of Out of Order with no consequences. 100%. 100%. Honestly. It's the worst. But yeah, so I can't. In conclusion, I believe Whitney. I really believe what she's saying about this situation. Do I think she's a perfect person? Absolutely not. Is there probably bits of the story that, do you know what I mean, that are we probably won't know, or like kind of like work to her favor or whatever, that kind of thing? Yeah, I think probably, you know. But on a fundamental level, do I think that he done that, you know, had that joke with the racist undertones? Yeah, I can believe that. Do I think that his mum probably said something crazy? Yeah, I do. I do. Do I think that his friends use the N-word? Wouldn't be surprised. I just wouldn't be. None of these things are surprising. None of these things are surprising. And it would be helpful as well if there was more women who are in interracial relationships, if they, you know, speak up about their experiences with their partner's family and their partners. Because, and also, you know what would be interested in is like, even Black men in these interracial relationships, I know, yeah, I know they're dealing with madness, but they just can't speak out about it. I know. Turns out Faye was number 3. Was she? Oh, Keisha, give me the stats. Who was number 1? I need to know. Faye, in terms of most Ofcom complaints on Love Island, Faye was number 3 with 24,921 complaints. Insanity. Wow. That's that's a lot. Who was number 1 and who's number 2? Who's number 2? Who's number 1? Oh my God. Says many wouldn't, because a lot of Black women do have to put their best foot forward. Many can't, because many can't really be themselves in those relationships. Seen a lot. Yeah, Huda probably did. I think like man or woman, if they're in a interracial relationship, I think there's definitely, in all relationships anyway, there's a power imbalance, right? Someone's, depending on what the scenario is, but someone will have more power than the other one, and someone will be more inclined to adapt to the other person's culture than the other. Elsid, thank you so much. So much. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. And guys, yes, as Elsie said, like the live. Sequel said, I swelled many a time, but I have very clear boundaries and vetting. What about but Sleepful, if you don't mind me asking, is that just the partner or the partner's family as well? Because I think sometimes the partner's families, they can be the issue. Saying wild stuff, and then what do you do? Keisha. Oh, so this is just Ofcom complaints in general. Number 1 was Good Morning Britain in March 2021. Oh, I wonder what that was. I don't remember the good one, but this number 2 was Celebrity Big Brother in 2018. So I don't remember Good Morning Britain, but I remember CBB was when Roxanne Pallet said Thomas had punched her. Oh yeah. Oh, you don't have Ofcom? Do you have what? You don't have anything similar? Is there nothing similar? I need to see most Ofcom complaints, but for Love Island. Oh, so oh wow. Someone's saying there's 9,000 complaints for this year's one on the alleged bullying towards Shakira. Well. Right. Yeah, they need to stop. Oh, this is 4 days ago. I don't like reading the Daily Mail, but it says Love Island Ofcom complaints skyrocketed to 9,000. Misogyny and bullying. Hey, Angela. I literally just spoke about it. I believe Whitney. That's my short answer. I believe Whitney. Lochan would not have any resume of a of a career or being a content creator as he is now if it weren't for Whitney. I feel like Whitney would still be Whitney and she would still have her following. She would still have her, you know, do you know what I mean? Like in terms of what she's doing, she would still have all of that. Lochan would not, you know? He really thought that he could take the piss. Seriously. And I don't give a damn. Like, I don't care that she has just said it now. Like, I don't think the timing of it has any bearing. I think people just bogged down on details that don't matter, really. Partner in their network, but when meeting family, my eyes and ears are open down to what media they consume. Okay, cool. Yeah. KW says, I'm black and my man is of 26 years. Wow, KW. I love that. Is Indian. My family was okay, but his family definitely not okay about it. It is what it is. 4 kids and 4 grandkids later, both sides are not happy. Okay, cool. Time is a healer, I guess. 26 years. Well done, man. Seriously. Hey, that's a lifetime, man. Amazing. You know what came to my KW is the oblong head. It's because you've been together 26 years, he can say things like that to you. Oh gosh, that tickled me. I really laugh. Jordan says we have the Federal Communications Commission, but I've never heard of them calling I've never heard of calling them. I've never had to call them, maybe I call them until they called about Janet Jackson during the Super Bowl halftime when Justin Timberlake pulled her shirt showing her breasts. Yes. He just said, I had a partner that was white, and towards the end, I was in the car when his mum was complaining about her neighbor. Her words were, she's black and all, so I won't be able to understand her. Huh? She didn't know I was in the car. My partner said she didn't say that, but I knew what I heard. Do you see what I mean? The doubt. Did she say that? No, she didn't. I swear that's their first defense. I swear. Jesus, Keisha, I'm sorry, man. That's great. Wow. That's the thing. The oblong head. It's too funny. Oh God, you know what? I feel like I too need to go to bed. Thank you, Sleepful, for the reminder. I'm like properly up. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. You guys filled me in on the details that I needed. I feel caught up, which is great. Thanks for the support of the beginning of tonight's little antics. Crazy. FCC. I swear I've heard of the FCC before. Turns out my ears were correct. Of course they were. Of course they were. Of course. But yeah, guys, back again tomorrow for the final of Love Island. Oh my God, this season's been crazy. Okay, cool. So yeah, back again tomorrow. I'll be going live like probably 10 minutes after the episode ends. I don't know what time that is today, but it'll probably be like maybe like what's it gonna be, like 10:30 or so? I don't know. 10:30 or maybe 11. I don't know how long it's gonna go on for, but I will what do you call it? 10 minutes after it's done, I'll be going live then. Yeah, I wish I could do, I just don't have time tomorrow, but yeah. Should be good. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, Jordan said that you can rest for a few days. Yeah, I hope so. I was actually thinking that because I'm going to try and watch Perfect Match, to do Perfect Match on Wednesday. Are you guys watching it? Is everyone watching it? If we do a live on Perfect Match on Wednesday, and then we're doing the ranking of the boys on Saturday. But yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, KW, for joining. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Harry for the not Harry, Jordan. Jordan, you always throw me off. You always throw me off. But yeah, Shakira. I'm hoping Shakira wins. Shakira, Yaz, Tony, top 3. That would be great. That would be really, really, really great. But yeah, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. For Replay Gang, please leave me a comment to let me know that you've watched the live. And I really appreciate it, guys. Have a good evening. Sleep well. Have a good Monday. Bye. See you later.